Happy Friday, Brian Manning here with the weekly update. Let's get right to it. So, Monday, relatively quiet news day this week. Really not that much to talk about there. Tuesday and Wednesday, we actually got some inflation information. So Tuesday, we get what's called the CPI. That's the Consumer Price Index. That's what we look at as probably being one of the most reliable gauges of inflation in the U.S. And on a month-over-month basis, the core rate and the headline rate was up 2.3%. So it's not what the Federal Reserve looks at when they're trying to make decisions of whether they should hike or lower interest rates. The Federal Reserve looks at the PCE, that's the personal consumption expenditure. We look at CPI though, because CPI, as we've talked about before, includes out-of-pocket costs for us as consumers for housing and medical expenses. And everyone I know is pretty much incurring one or both of those expenses there. So up 2.3%. Wednesday this week, we got PPI. That's the Producer Price Index. PPI measures inflation at a wholesale level, relatively tame, relatively low, so nothing crazy to report on there. Thursday this week, it heats up a little bit though. Thursday this week, we got what's called the Cash Freight Shipping Index. All right, so the Cash Freight Shipping Index is a shipping index that tracks and looks at goods and packages that are being purchased and shipped around the United States. And the shipping index on a month-over-month basis was down 7.9%, which is really big. It's the biggest drop since 2009. I only bring it up so we keep an eye on it because typically it also is another contributor of potentially at some time looking at what may happen as far as a recession is concerned, because as consumers are purchasing less goods, one of the first places that we see that is in the shipping index, so it's something for us to pay attention to that as well. So, and then the great news was today, Friday, we get housing starts. So this is from new construction builders across the United States, and the expectation was that housing starts for new homes would be down by 0.4%, and that was a complete wrong expectation. They were up almost 17%, which is a blockbuster report, just unbelievable. So housing is still holding strong. Builders really just cannot keep up with inventory and pushing out homes because household formations across the United States are increasing. So builders are just struggling, and certainly the housing starts are just on fire right now. So still really great to see a really solid, robust housing market. I'm around all weekend. If you have any questions, give me a call. Call my cell phone, text me. I'd love to help you any way I can. Answer any questions you might have, help you out with pre-approvals. Just reach out. Happy Friday. Have a great day, and hope you have a wonderful holiday weekend with Martin Luther King Day coming up here on Monday as well. Talk to you soon.